What's up, YouTube? It's Unruly, and a lot of people have been asking, like, hey, where's the Yo Video Games review on the Predator movie? And we were gonna do it. We went to, I don't know, that crazy arcade, whatever it's called, Dave and Buster's after, and then we just like, oh gosh, and then we never had time to get together and do it. So I figured, hey, I'll do the review. I can't speak for everyone, but I know how everyone felt and everything like that. But the review, we'll start off with the movie. Did I like it? Did I hate it? And the quick answer is I don't know. I have really no idea. Actually, and here's the thing. Here's like the truth. I went in the movie theater. I didn't watch a single trailer. I didn't really know what to expect. And I went in there and I saw the movie and I was entertained. I laughed. I was impressed by like some crazy cool kills and gore and all this cool stuff like that. And I was thoroughly entertained in the movie. The movie is far different from the first Predator, and like because when I was hearing the news about it, I'm like, oh wow, Shane Black, and he was in the first Predator, and he wrote some of it, and now we're here. So the movie was entertaining. The movie had a lot of action, a lot of comedy, and I was entertained by the movie. But the more I think about the movie, the more I dislike it. It was an entertaining movie. If this movie was Alien Invasion and it wasn't a Predator, it would actually have been a great movie. I would have been like, yo, this is an awesome movie. If it was an Alien Invasion movie, but not the Predator, it'd be great. But then the movie is called The Predator, and that's where it goes wrong because everything you love about the Predator is really not in this film. And I guess I'll talk a little bit more about that in the spoiler section, which is probably pretty quick because maybe you've seen it already. But and yeah, everything that you love about the Predator film is kind of out the window, and it's very different than all the other Predators. And some people might say, well, that's good because they can't keep doing the same thing. But that's like, and I believe Jeremy Johns said it right. You're gonna get this amazing dessert. You're gonna get this amazing dessert. You're gonna get this. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be like, ooh, I love dessert. And then you go and you have French fries, and literally that's what this movie is. You're going like predators, predators, predators. Yeah, I got predators, but uh, I don't know. I think so. Yeah, the cast was great. I like the main lead. I don't know his name, but the main lead in the movie was awesome. The cast of the teams that are the new team, like I guess, is pretty cool. There's a lot of synergy and a lot of good chemistry between them all. Um, Olivia Munn, she did a good job. There's just certain things that her character did that I just was like, I don't know. Kind of weird. But overall, the movie was enjoyable. I laughed. I had fun. But then the more and more and more I think about this movie, the more I'm like, it's a good movie, but a bad Predator movie. So, with that said, why don't we just go to spoilers? There's not much more I could say. And from this point, I'm going to talk about plots and all this kind of stuff. So, you have been warned. So, I will go. I was gonna put the graphics up for spoiler alert and everything like that, but I've been talking about spoilers for so long. If you get spoiled, that's your own fault. And it's not like gonna be like, oh my god, this movie is ruined. Like me refusing to watch the trailers, but whatever. I'm a nerd, all right? So, spoiler talk. What is it about this film that just didn't like? Well, one, when you watch a Predator movie, you want to see the Predator be stealthy, be a ninja, go around, kill people, and do awesome things. He went around and killed people, but the thing that was there in the first movie was tension, was fear, and none of that. There was none of that in this movie. There was like a fraction of it, and then after that, it's like, okay, cool, let's just go kill this thing. Let's go. In the first Predator, you have these badass commandos. The Predator was the first Expendables before Expendables. He had these amazing badass mercs, right? These guys were the baddest of the bad. They went in there, decimated an entire guerrilla base. Just all these bad guys, right? And now they're put in a situation where they're being hunted and they're afraid. They literally don't want to like fight this thing. They want to just get away. And then to the point where they're like, all right, we have no choice. We have to fight. We are going to die. We are going to die. And that's what was great about it. And there was fear and tension, and these guys that looked like they could take on a whole army by themselves were terrified. That was not in this film. There was no sense of terror between these guys. They're like, oh, hey, let's just go. Yeah, you want to kill this thing? Okay, cool. And like the thing I said about Olivia Munn, right? This predator tore up an entire research facility or whatever it was. And then Olivia Munn gets this dart gun and is booking it straight for the predator. I mean, within early of the film. And it just is like, I have no problem with that, but maybe let her build up to get that strength to say, you know what, I'm going to do it. Like when Arnold's like, all his friends were done. They were dead, right? He had nothing left to do but to just get ready and say, you know what, I can't run anymore. Let's go. And the most baddest ass yell of all time is when he's that scene gives me goosebumps. That scene is amazing because that's like when he's like, nothing left. It's only me and you. I'm not gonna run. And then he just does his war cry. That scene, man, goosebumps every time. That's when he said, you know what, I'm not running. So that needed to be that. But from the beginning of the movie, it's like, well, let's just go and like kill it. And then some of the other guys like, I don't know if I want to kill it. Oh, but he called me a pussy. Okay, well, let's just go. I'll kill it. And I'm like, there wasn't that. And I think that's what makes the Predator movies so cool. The tension, the stealth. And then now, of the plot line, there's this other Predator and they upgrade themselves. And the thing is, the second Predator didn't look cool. He was giant. He was this 11-foot monster without any cool looking armor, without the helmets, because that's what looked cool about the Predators. They were these sleek, giant, crazy looking ninja aliens, and you take off the mask and they're like, holy cow. Now, of course, they've done that reveal many, many times, but let's be real. The masked Predator is the coolest. And then you see without his mask, oh, goddamn, he's ugly. But it's, it's like Boba Fett, right? And this new Predator was just this big hulking dude. And of course, he does have some times where he kills and all this stuff and does really, really cool stuff. But the thing is, I think they jumped the shark, man. Like, I think he was just a brute. And I wanted to see, I like seeing that kind of action, that ninja action, like the scene in Batman Begins where he finally learns and he takes out those guys and they're terrified and like boom, 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 and you hear a noise and you're like, what the hell is that? And then all of a sudden you see Batman there and it's like, give us that with a hulking Predator. If you want to make him big, you know what? Just give him some cool looking armor or something like that. But yeah, and we didn't get that, so we just got him. There was a lot of cool scenes of him killing and doing all this kind of things, but we didn't get more of what we love in the Predator films. And I think that's why it was a fun movie. I had some fun, I had some laughs, but I was just like, damn, I really want Predator stuff, and I don't. And here's the thing, which could have been amazing, and it was an idea that just kind of really, because there was a good Predator, kind of, he was like, hey, you guys are gonna get wrecked, and there was a bad Predator. And I guess from what I heard, there was test audiences that didn't like the first cut of the film that actually had the Predators, actually multiple Predators, working with humans to stop this mega Predator. And that is why that's why you shouldn't listen to audiences like that, because fucking A, man, the third act of this film just jumped the shark, and it would have been badass. Because here's the thing, here's what would have been cool. They said, hey, you know what? Like, finally, they figure out the Predator is here to help us, right? And he teams up with the humans, and you get this badass Terminator 2 style fight between the Predator, who's here to help us, and the Super Predator, which would be like something like in Terminator 2, where the obsolete model has to fight the T-1000, but he's got heart. He's doing it for a good reason, so he puts up a hell of a fight. That was not in this movie. The homeboy got wrecked in 5 seconds. wrecked. There was a lot of things I did like. I liked the villain. The villain guy was awesome. He was cool. He was relatable. He was one of the standouts of the film that made me like the film. Shout outs to him. But other than that, I don't know. Should you see this movie in the theater? Yeah, I say so. I say, you know what? See it in the theater. See it for yourself. You will have fun, and then you will think about it more and more, and you're going to be like, I don't know. I don't know. But it is a good time in the theater. If you don't know anything about Predator lore, he's like, hey, I've never seen the Predator once. This movie might be fantastic for you. If you love the Predator like Max or Matt McMuscles, you might be like, I don't know. I haven't seen Matt McMuscles review the movie. I hope he does. It would be good to see his thoughts on it. But yeah. As for the guys, they were like me. Like, they had a lot of fun. Simmons had fun in the theater. Max had fun in the theater. But then they thought about it and they were like, I don't know if I like this anymore. Man, Steve just did not like it. There's the reviews without them. My review, I liked it. I had fun in the theater. And then, like, I don't know. If I had to give it a number rating, I would probably give it a 5 out of 10. It would have been, and it was like 7, but then since my love for the Predator lore pushed it back to like a 5, because it's like, man, this is a good movie. It was fun and entertaining and had some Marvel style humor that was actually done well and cool things happened. And I was like, wow. But then I'm like, everything that I love about the Predator franchise didn't really happen. Wasn't really there. Yeah. Well, that was my review on Predators. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with some reactions and all that kind of stuff. So please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If I can get 2 likes on this video, I'll crush out another video, guys. Let's smash that like button. Let's get 2. All right, guys. Peace.